Dear friends, good morning. Today we are going to see about section of solids. Last class we discussed successfully about projection of solids. We have taken a cylinder. The same cylinder topic we will include in this discussion on section of solids. Let us go into the detail. Dear friends, now we are seeing the details of this topic section of solids. The case of cylinder we are taking. All of you can clearly see the picture, the example taken being cylinder cut by a plane. A plane inclined 30 degrees to the horizontal is cutting the cylinder and making a cut section impression on the cylinder. This particular cut section we are going to draw as per engineering graphics principles in the answer sheet. Now we can see the question and come back to this geometry again. The question: draw the projection of the cylinder of base diameter 60 mm and axis height 120 mm when it is resting on horizontal plane at a suitable distance in front of vertical plane. Also draw the section of this cylinder when it is cut by a plane inclined at 30 degree to the horizontal plane. Dear friends, in this question, the sentences in black color indicates our section of solid portion and the sentences in blue color indicates a normal solid question. So all of you can easily understand now, section of solid is a combination of the portion of solid and the cut section geometry. So now we are going to see in the answer how this cut section can be developed and drawn correctly using engineering graphics principle. We are going to revise the geometry again in the question before proceeding to the answer. So let us all concentrate in this diagram. The cylinder is simply resting on horizontal plane. So all of us know in the previous chapter of solids itself, when a solid is resting on the horizontal plane, the top view is going to give the picture of the bottom face of the solid, that is circle in our case, and the front view will be a simple rectangle. So with this idea we are going to see the answer now in detail. Okay friends, now we are seeing the answer. How we have developed this answer using engineering graphics ideas we are going to discuss now. First of all, this section of solid question should be understood as a very simple procedure of drawing the solid and then planning for the particular section of the solid that is cut by the cutting plane. Here in our case the solid given is a cylinder and the cutting plane is inclined at 30 degree to the horizontal. The height of the cutting plane's availability is not mentioned in the question in this case, so it is our rights to assume any suitable height from the bottom, that is from the horizontal plane or from the XY line. So we have taken a halfway distance, that is the height of the cylinder is 120 mm in 60 mm height. So this portion is the starting of the cutting plane. The cutting plane is inclined 30 degree to the horizontal, or horizontal plane means to the XY it is inclined 30 degree. So we have drawn an imaginary parallel line to this XY line and taken 30 degree here. By means of mentioning this plane, the plane in this case looks like a line because it is perpendicular to the vertical plane as per normal norms. So now we are getting the cutting section in a cylinder because cylinder is not having any polygonal base. So it is circle in shape. Therefore we have to assume there are 4 corners. In this way, the starting point is 1 dash, the ending point is 3 dash, the middle one 2 dash, and the other end is 4 dash. In order, clockwise order, anti-clockwise order. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top view. So the entire portion in the top view is to be hatched like this parallel lines in order to indicate what is the cut section in the top view. Whereas in the actual cut sectional drawing, there is a procedure to draw that we are going to see now. Okay friends, now we are going to see how this cut section, that is a oval shaped answer, is developed. This is the chapter of section of solids we are presently discussing, and we saw just now how we have drawn the front view and how we have drawn the top view and the cutting plane as a line. Now we have to draw an auxiliary reference plane x1 y1. Just like xy, we are developing a x1 y1 reference line parallel to this cutting plane. This is the first step. Then the second step is draw all the number corners, that is the cutting points 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash and 4 dash. From all these points we have to develop perpendiculars to this auxiliary reference line. That is 3 perpendicular lines we are getting, and extend the line beyond the auxiliary reference plane like this. Now we have to mark the answer as using the number notation in a different way: 1 suffix 1, 2 suffix 1, 3 suffix 1 and finally 4 suffix 1. For this, the suitable distances of this 1, 4, 2, 3, 4 can be taken from the auxiliary plane using the distances from the top view of the corresponding numbers. The corresponding number of 1 dash is 1 here, 2 dash is 2 here, 3 dash is 3 here and 4 dash is 4 here. So the distance from this xy is this portion. Similarly 2, 4 and 3. These distances we have to mark suitably above the new auxiliary reference line, that is x1 y1, for 1 1, 2 1, 3 1 and 4 1. So this is the main step in drawing the section of solids. And after marking on the perpendiculars these 4 distances from the original top view, we can easily connect using a curved line in order to get the final oval shaped section of solid, section of this cylinder. That is the final answer and the main answer. This only carries the main marks. For illustration we have used colors. In actual drawing we have to use pencils only. For all the locuses 2H pencil. For all the XY and the main drawings we have to use the HB pencil. Boldly. Answer should be bold enough and bolder than the other reference lines we are using. The dimension lines are needed as we saw in the section of projection of solids, like diameter is 60 mm. Just the numbers we have to indicate, and the bottom of the page we have this notation: all dimensions are in mm finally. So this is the way the section of solid answer is developed. Finally, I once again repeat the main steps how we have drawn the section of solid answer from the solid. We are given a cylinder and the cutting line is indicated at the given inclination. Now we are representing the line to represent the cutting plane because it is perpendicular to VP. So in the front view the cutting plane looks like a cutting line only. It is having imaginary intersections in this cylinder, that is 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash and finally 4 dash. That is hatched here, and these suitable distances are to be taken from the original top view and marked on the new auxiliary reference line x1 y1. And finally we are joining all these new numbers using the curved line in order to achieve the required oval shape of the cut section. And we are hatching using parallel lines finally to get the final answer of section of solid. Thank you friends. Hi everybody. Hope now it is very clear that how a section of solid can be represented easily using a cylinder. When a cutting plane cuts the cylinder at a particular angle, how we can easily represent this cut section of the cylinder onto the vertical plane. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.